Welcome to the Designated Driver Show,
the podcast where three regular guys chase better golf and even better stories.
Grab a drink, hop in the cart, and ride along with the Designated Driver Show.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Designated Driver Show. We're going into our 8th episode today, and we got some stuff to talk about. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty
good, man.
Good to see you boys. I feel like it's been a minute since we got to kick this off, so it's good to check in again.
Yeah, lots of travel. Dylan, I know you've been traveling a lot work-wise, personal a little bit. Nate, you just got back. I just got back from a couple trips and got one more to go next week and then done for a while, thankfully.
Yeah, done until our Myrtle Beach trip, which, man, can't wait for that one.
Yep. Yeah, stay tuned for that.
We'll have a lot of content coming out from Myrtle Beach, so that'll be cool to get down there. I've actually never played golf. I did in Florida not too long ago, but I've never played golf in South Carolina or any like oceanside golf, so that'd be really fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be nice and breezy, but definitely nicer weather than we got here, which will be a blast.
Dude, the weather here is just crazy now. We went from like sub-zero temperatures to up and down Michigan weather for you, man.
Yeah, now at the end of this week, it's going to be in the high 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I woke up, I think it was Saturday, with an inch of snow on the car. You know, I'm like, all right, I thought this was done. I guess it's not. So,
dude, we went out to eat and like we were inside like before it started snowing, and then we came out, and within the hour it took us to eat, the whole ground was covered in snow. We're like, what the heck? It was like 50 and sunny earlier today.
Yeah, it was crazy. We did soccer in the morning for Carter, wore just basically a light hoodie and sweatpants there, and then changed the mailbox out when I got home. And then after we let the dogs out after they ate their dinner, there was snow all on the ground. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all
Great
old
say. Michigan.
Don't come here.
Hey, come here in the summer. Come here in the summer. Summer makes it worth it.
We don't want it
in the fall.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And the fall too. Fall's quite nice.
So speaking of Michigan, I know we got some stuff we want to talk about, as we're getting ready for the season. We still got, obviously, like you're talking about, the weather and stuff like that to deal with. But we got the Michigan Golf Show that we're all going to next week. I know I'm excited for that. Nate, I think this is your first time going. Is that what you said?
No, second. I went
second
last
time,
year.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's real cool. I know we'll be spending some time there, and thank you to them. They hooked us up with some free tickets to come out there and check it out, so we really appreciate that. But
props to them.
Nate, I know you're looking for a couple things. What is it that you're trying to get while we're there?
All right, so because I had to I got refit this year. I only got fit in through pitching wedge to 5-iron, which in my last iron set I had a 4-iron, which honestly just sat in the bag and didn't get used anyway, so it definitely needed to be changed out for something. But I've been going back and forth on getting either a 4 hybrid and a 5 wood, or just going 7 wood, 5 wood, 3 wood, and then driver. Or maybe even playing around with the mini driver. So there's basically, I need to fill my 4-iron spot, and then I need to fill the gap of what would be my 3 hybrid now, because my OCD also won't let me just pick up a 7 wood and then go like 7 wood, 3 hybrid, 3 wood, because that just doesn't compute in my brain. So I got to get rid of a few clubs, but also got to pick some up hopefully at the golf show this weekend. Fingers crossed.
That
Nice.
sawed-off 230 shot. That's where it's important.
Everybody's getting 64 degrees, right? Everybody. Right?
And you get a
I don't know about
64,
that,
and you
Josh.
get a 64.
I generated enough in as it is. I don't need a
Right.
64.
Taylor, you were talking about maybe messing around with a 9 wood, though. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, you can call it old man golf, whatever you want, but unfortunately, I don't launch my 5-iron enough to get the carry number that I want. Total wise, it's all good in the low 200s. Like I'm good with that total number, but I don't carry it probably much more than like high 180s, low 190s consistently. So when it's landing into a green or something, it's just like rolling and tumbling, and I don't have a whole lot of control. So I was been talking to Alex, actually, from who we interviewed last week, and he was kind of helping me out with understanding whether a hybrid would be a better suit for me, or maybe even a fairway wood like a 9 wood. I do play a 7 wood currently. Definitely recommend giving it a shot, Nate, but I really liked the 9 woods I hit at Carl's the other day. I know it is old man golf, but if I can get the carry number and the total I'm wanting out of it, I mean, that's really a weapon. I mean, those guys like Tommy Fleetwood use it. There's a bunch of guys on tour now that are playing some of those higher lofted fairway woods quite regularly now. So I don't know. I understand what it looks like, but ultimately, if I'm sticking greens from 205 plus and hitting them where I want it, I don't really care what it looks like if I'm putting up lower scores.
No pictures on the scorecard.
That's right.
It's just a lot of head covers in that golf bag, though. That's the one I would say.
He's got enough of them already. Trust me. He's got enough of them. He'll have all 5 covered. No worries.
Hey, they'll be looking good, too. That's all I got to say.
Are you going to get the ones with the little slider numbers so that you know which club it actually is? They're all the same.
Actually, though, I probably will need to get a different one because the 2 nits that I would put on the 7 wood and the 9 if I went that route, they're the same exact head covers, so there'd really be no way to differentiate them, especially if I went with the same model. So, yeah, I probably will have to get a new one. I don't know if I'll go quite that old school with the sliding numbers, but we'll see.
Well, actually, most of us will be at the golf show this weekend, all except for Dylan won't be in attendance, but he has a pretty good excuse, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting married and going to Cabo, so probably the only thing in the world that could keep me away from golf, but, you know, I'm looking forward to it. We've been planning it for a while and should be pretty fun. I will be playing golf down in Cabo, though, so I'm looking forward to talking to everybody a little bit about how that went. Some pretty cool courses that we have lined up.
You guys taking your own clubs, or you just going to rent some while you're there?
I'm playing around with it right now. I usually am super against flying international with my clubs, but I don't know. It's just so hard hitting a rental set and trying to be happy with how that ball flight is.
Yeah, when we played in Punta Cana a couple of years ago, they had some nice Titleist set for us, but the bag was so mixed of different types of shafts. I had a couple regular, a couple stiff. There was a senior flex. Like, it was all over the place. I think I was missing like a 5 or a 6 iron. The Scotty that was in there, pretty sure was a fake, but the bag itself, everything was pretty sweet. It was just a mixed bag. So yeah, it might be a tough one to figure out what you're going to be doing while you're there.
Yeah. I do trust Delta with my clubs, even on international flights. Shout out Delta. Love you. But it's just up in the air still.
Got you.
I couldn't imagine. I've never played really golf, I don't think ever, without my own clubs. And I know some people love doing it because it's just like an extra challenge. For me, though, I think I would just get so frustrated, and it'd be such like a throwaway round. It's like I want these rounds to count and to matter and to try to shoot my lowest. And I think there is obviously time and places. I know when we go on golf trips all the time, I can't expect to shoot my best, but I think that's an interesting point of conversation. Like Garrett Clark, for instance, loves playing with other people's clubs.
Yeah, I think the 2 arguments for not bringing my clubs for me is one, convenience. Don't have to worry about them getting lost, having to replace everything. And the other thing is, like, playing golf in a place like Cabo is, yes, I want to play good. I want to shoot a good score, but I'm kind of there for the views, to see the course and the ocean and that kind of thing. So if I don't play the best round of my life, it's not the end of the world. And then you guys don't have to get on my case for not posting that in the GIN app.
Yeah, I haven't checked. Have you posted those Florida rounds yet?
Hell no, he didn't. I don't even got to look, bro. Don't even have to look.
He probably forgot exactly what he scored now anyways. See?
Now we see the real reason he doesn't want to bring his clubs. Now he wants to have an excuse not to post his scores.
Right. That'd drop him to a single digit real quick.
Well, no, if I use the rental clubs, I'll definitely be posting those scores. Those are going to be the high 80s.
Sandbagging my... Yeah.
Oh,
right
man.
in the crack.
Well, Taylor, you had a match last week or 2 weekends ago?
2 weekends ago, yeah. Yep. Played against MI Golfer 93. He's out here in the Rochester area, so real local to us. Didn't know him before, but he hit us up on one of our posts, like early into posting stuff, where he just started engaging with us and ended up hitting us up, I think, in a DM about trying to get a match in, and worked out. We found a time to get it in, and we went and played, and it was a lot of fun. The video is out on his YouTube channel. He's got the full 18 holes if you want to sit through and watch 18 holes of simulator golf. It's on there. And then I put a little short summary out on our page, just kind of directing it back to watch it on his channel. But you at least get the gist of what happened in our match. But it was a ton of fun. Joe came out and helped filled for us, so it was really cool. And we went over to I think it was Back Nine Golf is where it was at in Rochester, and little different than we're used to over at Breakfast Ball, but it was still really cool.
That's awesome, dude. And a couple days before that, we actually got to take on Alex, who we had on last show, and he ran the gauntlet, our first ever gauntlet, and some of us did. It was interesting, man. By the time this comes out, I think all the episodes should be up on Instagram, so you guys can head over there and check those out. But
Taylor played really good.
Yeah,
Taylor
that's
played
about
great.
it. Hey, Josh held his own too, man. He got.
I got the first hole.
But then me and Dylan had a case of the shankaroonies off the tee and just couldn't get our crap together. If you guys want to know the full gist of it, you head over to the Instagram, check those out. We'll link that down in the description below.
Yeah, and I think there's already quite a few guys that we got lined up, or groups trying to do the gauntlet with us. I know Mike's been wanting to do it, and a couple other people have hit us up, and we've got some buddies that we want to try to run it with. So it's going to be a repeating series that I think you're going to see, and hopefully that you guys like. And if not, let us know so we don't waste our time doing it in the future.
Yeah, and if you or anybody you know knows somebody that wants to take us on, whether it's inside or maybe even waiting a month or so till we can get outside and do it on a full 9-hole course, that'd be pretty cool. Just let us know in the comments down below. I think for these, you kind of would need to be around, I would say, a scratch to kind of run the entire gauntlet and it actually be fair. I think that would make sense. Most of the people that we've taken on are either plus handicaps or right at scratch, or that we will be taking on. So, but if not, too, we could always work out a 2v2 match, or we got some other things coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, I'm all for these matches. I think it'd be a lot of fun for all of us to get involved, whether it be 1-on-1, 2-on-2s, whatever it may be. But ultimately, it makes everybody better playing under pressure and all that. So even for the guys that we're playing against, I mean, you'll see in those videos with Alex, there are moments he's sweating it, and he's a plus handicap playing against all of us. So just that little bit of pressure, I mean, helps everybody out in the long run. But it makes it for a really entertaining video and a lot of fun for us just hanging out with new people.
Well, and his reaction at the end, man, he let out a roar, bro. That was Tiger-esque.
He did.
And, man, you could tell he cared a little bit. So it was fun.
Yeah, I won't spoil it, but yeah, I mean, he definitely was excited to finish that one. So, yeah.
Speaking of Breakfast Ball, we've obviously been playing a lot of tournaments there. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, make sure you do. I know I won't be present for this, but I know you guys are pretty excited to play in the upcoming Madness tournament that they have coming on. So I don't know if one of you guys wants to talk a little bit about what that's going to look like.
Yeah, man. I think we're going to be switching up teams, since how we aren't going to be able to run back the 2v2, which is a little disappointing. But I think what we're going to try to do is I'm going to team up with Josh, and we're going to try to take down the lower handicap flight. While Taylor, you're teaming up with Brody, is it?
Yeah, a friend of the channel, Brody Kreutzer. He and I are going to play together. He's I think he's like a 5 and some change handicap, so he's a solid player. So he and I are going to get paired up in the upper flight most likely, and he's very similar to Dylan, where he just bombs the ball, but he also has a pretty solid short game and an iron game. So I think he and I will be a really solid team together. And even though our handicap may not be as good as some of those guys we're playing against, I think we'll be a really good team up there.
He hits the ball a long way.
He does.
Yes, he does.
You guys are going to have your work cut out for you, though, because you guys are going to be going up against the likes of Alex and Brady and all those guys in the top flight. Scratch plus handicaps.
Yeah.
So that
I think Brady's group went 15 under in the last one. So I know it's not going to be some easy task by any means, but definitely up for the challenge. And I really think if he and I are on our games that day, I think we got some chance to hang with him. Not going to say we're going to go 15 plus deep, but I wouldn't mind it if we were making him sweat a little bit.
Well, you and Josh knocked down what were you guys? Were 9 under? You and Josh, I think.
In the last one we did, I think we went 7 under on the back is what it was. So I know we can get hot. It's just competing against those guys is a little different.
Yeah, and putting on a simulator is always a challenge. So
oh yeah, that's my favorite thing.
But yeah, me and Josh, we're gonna try to take down the lower flight. I think me and him, I don't know how well our games actually complement each other. I would say me and Josh kind of have similar strengths, which will be kind of interesting. But I think it'll be a good challenge in its own right. I think outside of us, I think the top score last time was 2 under, I think is what it
Yeah.
was. So
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's completely doable for me and Josh. I think we would be still expected to kind of come out with a dub, but it'll be nice to have that little bit of pressure now to carry on the legacy of the designated drivers in the lower flight and not disappoint. So with Josh's 64 wedge, that'll give us a big advantage.
Hey, we
and
got
the
this
way
in the
that
bag.
he rolls the rock at the simulator, man. Oh,
That's true. We got
can't
this
do
in the
it in
bag.
real life, but
Hey.
And speaking of which, I just came away. I just picked up a huge new pickup, so hopefully I'll be rolling the rock a little bit better. I got a brand new lab putter,
oh yeah.
fresh out the bag, so be
Thing's
breaking that
crispy.
boy out.
Hey, all you got to do is point and shoot now. That's it.
Hey man, that's what I was looking for.
And don't pull it.
Yeah, don't pull it. You're good.
Get the speed. That's about it.
That's all you need. Just like my whole explanation before, right? Don't get into that, but get that speed right there. You're good. You're golden.
10
Don't worry about
hours
it.
later.
Yeah, I mean, about getting speed right. I've heard a little birdie saying that somebody's getting their weight up in the gym, Josh.
Yes, that is the truth. I finally finished the first full week's worth of what Nate has been giving us out for the for the workout schedule. So things are going in the right direction. I definitely won't lie. From the motorcycle accident plus the Achilles injury that I've had, my legs have not been great. But definitely working out in the gym, and it's all working. It's working out. People are starting to recognize me there, which is great. So there's proof that I'm going.
You already get recognized?
It's been a few weeks that I've been going, just not consistently.
Oh,
so now it's like, okay, hey, the guy with the weird boots. All right, he's here. Or the weird hat. Okay, he's here. All right, yep, that's me. I'm here. To embarrassed out of myself and to continue, trying to gain some weight here and gain some muscle back. So
no, it was awesome, man. We got Josh into the gym last Saturday and we took him through kind of the workout and walked him through kind of exactly what you guys did when you first started, what to expect, what kind of tempo to use and how to read the program itself. And if there's any weird exercises that I know you can't just randomly find on YouTube or I couldn't link to him, we kind of walked through those. But no, he did good, man. We busted out the whole thing. I think we were in there for like an hour and a half, just lifting and having good conversation about stuff that we could do for the podcast and things like that. So it went by in the blink of an eye. And no, I think we walked. How sore? I didn't even get a chance to check in with you, Josh. How sore were you the next day after? Or actually, let me ask, 2 days after that.
I was definitely sore. I won't lie. Definitely was sore. I think the one after Tuesday, though, that workout left me hurting till basically Friday. Oh, yeah. But I also did
split squats?
That was the split squats.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I did them without any weight, and my knees kind of gave out on me on the last set of those. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything else with these. No more lifts, nothing else. I'm just focused on getting to the car and getting home. So
Josh, did you tell me you fell over when you were trying to do those split
No,
squats?
definitely no. I never told you that. Nah.
Bro, don't worry.
You were somebody else.
You weren't the first and you won't be the last that falls over, man. The balance on those things are hard.
How about those heel elevated side steps?
Oh, those definitely hurt. Those definitely hurt, but I was actually able to do those where, since when I crashed the motorcycle, I landed on both my kneecaps. So everything around the knees have been hurting for months, and it's been gradually going down, but with the workouts, you're definitely testing those muscles again. And I definitely over tested them, to say the least. So it took several days to heal back up so I could actually walk normally again, which was nice. But
one of the things is and I've told the other guys this too, is in the first week of your new program, it's always going to be the hardest. Your body's pretty smart and it'll learn to adapt to like kind of the stimulus that we're giving it. But in the beginning, every first week, so every 3 weeks when we change up a new program, that first week is always going to be the week that you really have the delayed onset muscle soreness that you experience kind of 2 days post workout, 2 or 3 days. But then it gets easier, and which gets a little light at the end of the tunnel. And right now, too, we're focused on building those knees up, too. So you shouldn't be feeling a whole lot of pain in them. We're trying to build kind of the structure around them.
Yep.
Yeah. So
you and I will.
Don't worry.
You and I will have to talk after, because there's a few items on that list that my gym doesn't even have. So
that's fair. That's always
like,
the hardest
okay.
part, man. It's always the hardest part with online programming is you go to different gyms and some gyms have some stuff and others don't. And it's really random what does and what they don't have. You know what gym does have everything you need, though, is Peak Athletic Conditioning, man. Huge shout out to those guys over there for allowing all the boys to come down and work out and kind of get a feel for what training for performance is like. I think there's definitely, we always like to say this at the gym, that everybody has worked out, but not everybody is trained. And that's one of those things that over at Peak, we really strive to give everyone that experience. And it's cool of them allowing us to give you guys the opportunity and give me the opportunity too, right? To kind of show you guys the ropes. And yeah, man, huge sponsors of the show, and just wanted to shout those guys out too.
Yeah, I'll give a quick little shameless plug for you guys too. I'm definitely one of those people that's like, oh, I've been working out on my own for 15 years. I don't need somebody to tell me what to do. I can look up somebody's workout plan and do it. But, getting in there, having somebody that you trust that knows that they're going to take care of you and really put you through a program that is structured for performance rather than structured for whatever else it is that you think you might be getting yourself into, you can feel the changes in a good way. And I think it's something that everybody should try out at some point.
Yeah, man, we've been trying to do every form of freaking recovery possible. Me and Kristen, actually, my fiance, went to the Schwitz. I don't know if any of you boys have ever heard of the Schwitz. It's this old Russian bathhouse kind of in the outskirts of Detroit. It's this mix of like extreme heat in the steam room, but it's like a dry steam room. It's so interesting. It's really nice. You kind of throw water on the rocks and it'll hit you with heat waves. And then they have a natural spring that is basically in the wintertime a cold plunge. So you get in there and it's like 40 degrees. So we were going back and forth. So did some of that. One of our trainers at the gym is she's also an athletic trainer. So she has her certifications in cupping and things like that. So I got a bunch of cupping done on my neck. I'll send Joe a video or a screenshot of how it looked afterwards, man. Those things were black and purple and the ugliest bruises you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, it looks like somebody beat you up.
Dude, it's so bad. And then the next day I went to the Schwitz, so I didn't have a shirt on. People are probably looking at me like, what the hell kind of disease is this guy coming in with?
This guy's getting beat.
So yeah, man, I think just a little bit of neck strain. I think it just kind of overdid it. Like the week we took on the gauntlet, I did sim golf 2 days, the Saturday, Sunday, and then I had a lesson on Wednesday, and then we played the gauntlet on Thursday, and then I played another sim golf on Saturday. So I think it's just a little bit of overuse and then cranking it up in the gym too, because I didn't want you all boys to pass me. Got to be a little bit smarter about that. Have you guys been able to get into the sim, or I know not many of us are getting outside right now, so most of it's sim work. Any of you guys been out there?
Other than the weekly ones of going to our weekly sim, right? Not much has been worked on. How about you, Taylor or Dylan?
I've been going in there. I know we got our weekly golf league that we're playing in on Thursdays, but yeah, I've been going in at least once, if not twice, in addition to that every week. Just addicted to it. It's sometimes just a little escape away from home for a little bit. And once it gets warm enough here, I'll be out in the garage with Carter as much as I can out there working. So yeah, I'm going to keep working on it and just trying to improve.
I may or may not have stopped at Carl's on the way home from a meeting the other week and looked at a few things. I don't know that I can really say that I was doing any skill work, but there was some club work in.
Did you hit any balls when you were there, Dylan?
What's that?
Did you hit any balls when you were there, Dylan?
Oh yeah, there was some club work in there.
Then there's skill work involved, all right? You hit some balls, okay?
It might have been seeing which 3-wood went the furthest, but
Hey man, if we're holding each other accountable, I think all of us boys, and maybe besides Taylor, Taylor's the only one. His workouts though, he told me the other day were kind of slacking, so he needs to get back on the workout train. But
hey, I was still working out. I was just not to your program with my traveling. You can pull it up in our chat. I still hit my 3 workouts minimum each week the last 2 weeks with traveling. It's just the fact that I wasn't 2 of those workouts following the plan. That's all.
Oh, then that's fine. The way you made it sound was you weren't getting it in because you were traveling. No, that's
well.
okay.
I mean, I finished today the third the third workout of the phase 2 week 1. So I finished that up, but I'm technically a week behind with that. But I finished that one up today.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Anything else? I think that just about covers everything that we're going to talk about.
No, I think I'm all good.
I'll send you guys a postcard.
Dylan, you soak
Better
up
get
that warm
postcards.
weather for us, man.
Hopefully I'll bring some back.
Don't turn into a lobster, okay?
Say the typical old man line, bring some back for us.
See, and I don't think any of us said it, but congratulations, by the way, brother.
Yes,
Enjoy
congrats.
the time
Thank you.
down there with
Thank you.
you and the family, and maybe hit some balls for us too while you're down there. Think of us while you're doing it.
I will. I'll always pour one out for the homies.
Yeah.